Traveler, Paimon, hold on.
Huh? Ayaka?
Something has come up, and I would like to request your assistance. But you ought not be nervous. This is not coming from the Yashiro Commission or the Kamisato clan. It is my own individual request.
Individual request? You mean personal stuff?
Correct. It concerns my mother. This may seem a little sudden, but in my view, you are the only person I can entrust this to. A few days ago, I was sorting through some old family belongings when I found a notebook that belonged to my mother. She wrote about all kinds of things, mostly of little consequence. But what drew my attention was a name. It is one that I have never heard before, so the fact that she mentions it so frequently,
Probably your mom's best buddy, right?
Never. And although my mother and father passed away many years ago, both my brother and I are familiar with the vast majority of their acquaintances. So, I am very curious about this mysterious individual. I would very much like to meet them. According to the notebook, their name is Tsubaki. This seems to have been someone very important to my mother. Someone with a lot of personality, who liked to have fun.
Paimon thinks it sounds like a girl's name.
That's what I thought too.
So what do you want us to do? Do you need us to find her for you?
No. Her address is given in the notebook. We can head straight there. I wanted you to assist me with the preparation of greeting gifts. Please keep everything I have told you in strict confidence. The proper course of action would be to involve my brother and visit her together, but he is terribly busy at present, and on a more selfish note, I don't wish to involve anybody else from Inazuma in this matter. Exactly. That, and you are also a kind, well-mannered person with a genuine concern for other people. Not to mention trustworthy. I would not feel comfortable with—
You can count on us! We've done greeting gifts before, so we should be able to help. In terms of payment, just treat us to some delicious food and we'll be more than happy.
Wonderful! In fact, I was hoping to take this opportunity to show you both around, if you don't mind, of course.
Oh, we don't mind. We don't mind at all. Do we?
Thank you kindly. Shall we head off then? Ogura Textiles and Kimonos is our first stop.
All right, sounds great.
Body and mind. Time to act.
This must be—
It's a festival promotion. Hey, speaking of, we haven't been anywhere fun since we arrived.
No! What made you think that? Each season brings its own festival, and each festival, in turn, brings a fresh challenge to the task of maintaining public order. So, while festivals are undoubtedly joyous and lively occasions, for us, they are also a cause for concern. Oh, my apologies. I should stop thinking about work. This is hardly relevant to the matter at hand. This store here is the place I wanted to visit.
Oh, so you weren't checking out the promotion? Well, let's take a look.
Welcome. I have all the latest styles. Please take a look. Oh, it's Miss Kamisato, with guests from overseas. Welcome to Ogura Textiles and Kimonos. Are you here to purchase fabric or for tailored garments?
Oh, greetings to you too. I have a design here for a garment. Would you be so kind as to take a look?
Oh, Ayaka came prepared.
Let me see.
Could be...
Oh, a very fine design. Miss Kamisato, you'd like us to make it...
Please, if you could.
I'm honored that you'd choose Ogura textiles and kimonos for your tailoring needs. However, there is one rather based on the design. This kind of kimono would require silk made from the silk flower. The majority of Inazuma's silk is imported from Liyue Harbor, but as you well know, Inazuma is currently under a strict lockdown. In all honesty, the impact on the textiles industry has been quite significant. We're struggling to import high-grade fabrics. So much of our tailoring business has been put on hold indefinitely. But of course, where our customers are able to provide the fabric themselves, we can still be of service.
So you're saying we need to go and buy some silk first?
If even Ogura textiles and kimonos can't get a hold of high-grade fabric, where would we buy it from?
You could try the International Trade Association. They are a little better connected than we are. After all, the association brings together merchants from all over the world. The only thing is their prices. They're not the cheapest. In times like these, though, we're lucky to even have an option of getting a hold of the things we want in the first place.
Huh. So even just getting clothes made is an ordeal in Inazuma. Wait, the International Trade Association? That's Kurisu's thing, right? We haven't been to Rito in a while.
It looks like that will be our next stop. Thank you ever so much. We will be back once we've acquired the fabric. Oh, in the meantime, I have one other very small request. Could you?
Why is she being so secretive?
Absolutely.
Much obliged.
My pleasure, Miss Honestly, I'm just as excited as you to see the end
That's very kind, Traveler Paimon. Let's try our luck at the International Trade Association.
Body and mind. Body and mind. Time to act.
This is it. The International Trade Association.
Okay then, we need to talk to... Doesn't look like he's here. Let's look around. Look, there he is.
Looks like we found him. Mr. Kurisu, are you all right?
Oh, you're Miss Ayaka from the Kami...
Better than you, it appears.
And if it isn't the Traveler, I haven't seen... Thanks again for your help last time.
That's great, but,
Well, it's embarrassing to admit, but some of the associations...
Which goods were stolen?
It was a batch of high-grade silk. We imported a big batch of silk from Liyue several years recently. We heard that clothing stores in the city have more or less sold all their silk stocks. So we figured now would be a good time to bring our batch out of storage, thinking it'd probably fetch a good price. But then... the vagrants swiped the whole batch, then disappeared into the woods. I'd report it to the authorities, but... well, as you know, they don't think much of foreign merchants like us. The Kanjo Commission don't want to give us the time of day.
Well, I also take issue with aspects of the Kanjo Commission's operational methods. Please remember, Mr. Kurisu, that while you are here in Inazuma, you should be careful with your words.
My apologies. Anyway, there doesn't seem to be much we can do ourselves to get our goods back. Perhaps I'm doomed to go bankrupt after all.
I am afraid I can't intervene in an official capacity, but I can still help you get your lost goods back.
Of course, I would never.
Huh?
Yes, acting in my own capacity, mind you. Even then, there is no escaping the fact that my every action and word will be seen to reflect on the Yashiro Commission and the Kamisato clan. I do so not without reservations, so I hope that you will treat this matter as confidential. That aside, as I'm sure you're aware, I'm afraid that I won't always be able to help you in such, given your position and that of the International Trade Association.
We will, but, are you sure this isn't gonna cause any issues for you? What if someone high up in the Kanjo Commission sees what you're doing and doesn't like it? You're a highly respected member of society. Surely putting your neck on the line for small-timers like me can't be worth the risk.
Very humorous. Let's not forget that I am the eldest daughter of the Kamisato clan. I would be very surprised indeed if anybody in the Kanjo Commission felt that I was accountable to them for my actions.
Whoa, that sent shivers down Paimon's spine. Does everyone from a powerful clan talk like that?
Mr. Kurisu, I need to know the
Thank you so much. Let's see, it was 2 hours ago now, over at the,
Everyone, please follow me to the scene of the crime.
All right, off we go!
Body and mind.
Here we are. This is where we were robbed.
Hey, look on the ground! What are those?
Huh? Footprints! Very deep ones at that. Leading towards the forest.
Presumably the depth suggests that they were carrying something heavy.
Let's see where they lead.
Body and mind.
Stop, thief!
You think you can get your stuff back with this bunch? You must be dreaming.
Why, you better hope you have the courage of your convictions.
Why wouldn't I, old man? Answer me this. You're one of those Outlander merchants, right? You trade association types are worms, coming over to our land, leeching off our people. Who's gonna leap to your defense, huh? Tell me, who's gonna stick their neck out for the likes of you? Face it.
You are despicable.
Hey, I just had an idea.
Business?
Pay up. And you...
Wait, Mr. Kurisu, please do not-
But...
I trust you remember our agreement?
Oh, yes, of course.
Then please stand well back where it is safe.
It's my lucky day.
Whirling snow! Yeah! Yeah!
Timor!
My apologies!
Finally, Let's get down to
Another
business.
That tingle?
Take flight!
There's more!
Kamisato art! Sumetsu! Whirling snow!
Finally, to the very...
Well, that's resolved then.
No, please,
Miss Kamisato!
Don't worry, we're fine. The vagrants left in quite a hurry. It would seem
Thank you.
you'd best do it.
6, 8, 10.
Great! Now we can find.
Buy silk? You...
This was indeed our intent.
Don't get us wrong, though. That's not the reason we helped you out. Paimon thinks we're pretty lucky. If we arrived.
I honestly can't thank you all enough. Please, say no more. You need silk? I'll pick out a piece for you right away.
Thank you, good sir. How much?
Oh, it's free of charge. I could...
No, that will never do. Merchants already have enough challenges to deal with. And as Paimon explained, my help was unconditional. There is nothing to feel distressed about.
Thank you. I don't think I could ever repay... I'm afraid we must part ways. I must get these goods back to the association. If you ever need anything at all...
Very well. And thank you for the silk, Mr. Kurisu.
See you then. Bye. Safe journey home. Don't go getting robbed again.
Traveler, thank you for stepping in to help out.
But how come those vagrants didn't seem to know who you were? They must move in completely different circles. Maybe they've never seen anyone from the Kamisato clan before.
Perhaps. Either way, I'm glad they didn't recognize me. The fewer people who know what happened today, the better.
It's not every day an important person like you helps out someone like Kurisu.
Oh, your praise is quite unwarranted. I admit that it did feel strange for me to come to his aid. But this should have nothing to do with identity or social class. As far as I'm concerned, it was one individual helping another in need. I guess that deep down, I don't see how a society can be considered just when people encounter such obstacles in their livelihood. Sorry, I'm getting off topic. Right. Let's head back to Ogura Textiles and Kimonos and give our hard-won silk to the shopkeeper.
Okay.
Welcome back! So, any luck at the International Trade Association? Did they have any silk in stock?
Yes, they did. Here.
Excellent news! So, apart from the silk, I think everything else I need I've got in store already. I just need to go and take stock of our materials. It won't take me a moment. I'll be right back.
They better all be there.
I do hope nothing else, a traveler. On the subject of garments, it's just... I wasn't sure how you'd feel about the idea of dressing in Inazuman attire. Oh, are you sure? Is that so impressive?
More like when you're away from home, you've gotta live by certain rules. But Paimon would still love to check out some. Just what is that supposed to mean? They make them in whatever size the customer asks.
Your interactions are so adorable to watch. Well, if you're sure, something else I've been wondering is, how do people in other nations dress?
They sure do. Each nation has its own unique.
The study of clothing is a when clothing becomes part of the expression of one's personality, even an extension of one's body. That is so I'm not against dressing up.
Paimon agrees.
Paimon, you're so adorable that you could wear anything and it would look lovely on you.
Wow! Paimon just got a compliment.
Sorry to keep you waiting. I've checked my inventory.
Thank you. Is there anything else you're missing?
Fortunately not. I have all the materials I need. As for the size, would you like me to...
Yes, please.
Understood. I'll get to work shortly.
Here you go. Is it...
Well, luckily, we don't have any other urgents at the moment. Until then, I'm sure you'll find somewhere nearby to pass the time.
Good idea. Let's check out the whole...
There will be no loose ends while you're... For our next stop, I'd like...
Food? Oh, Paimon like...
I picked the venue especially for you. A humble local... I thought that the relaxed atmosphere... Shall we head off?
Yep. Paimon can't wait.
Motion to compel!
You're in for a little shock. You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer.
Incinerate!
Time to act. Rain outlines your fate.
Motion to compel!
Come a little closer.
Body and mind. I hope we find long-lost ancient literature. Time to act. No, my sword!
You're in for a little shock.
Remarkable condition.
Are we here? Ooh, it's...
Welcome!
Oh, Miss...
Miss Kamisato. Perfect timing. Your booking was for... well, right now.
I believe so. We'll be sticking to the order I placed in advance. As for the other matter we discussed, thank you for...
Excellent. No problem. And everything you asked for is ready and waiting. Traveler. Tiny customer.
Go ahead and take a seat. There is something I need to take care of. I just have a few minor things.
She sure left in a hurry.
So you two are Miss well, at least over the years we've been in business, Miss Kamisato and her brother are both fond of our food. They're always sending staff down here to order something and take it back to them. Her table booking surprised me. Not least because it was a group reservation. This is the first time I've ever heard of Miss Kamisato going out for dinner with friends.
The first time ever? Oh, guess that makes us pretty important people, huh?
Sure does. And I'm probably crossing the line here, but I'm just telling you what others have told me. Apparently, Miss Kamisato doesn't have a lot of friends.
How is that possible? She's so kind and polite to everyone. Paimon would have thought that would make her really popular.
That's what I used to think too. But it turns out the rules of social interaction are a bit more complicated than that. Nobody in the neighborhood has a bad word to say about her. They all say she's beautiful, elegant, graceful, not to mention that she belongs to one of the most illustrious clans in the land. In short, they see her as a model young lady. But that's just it. People look at her and they see a model of perfection, and they don't feel like that's something they can relate to. So the majority of... So you see...
Paimon...
We don't speak all that much, but so it makes me real... Anyway, relax. Enjoy your meal. And consider it a favor for the whole.
Huh? That sounded like
I'm so sorry, Traveler. Could you join me over there I'm sorry. I didn't want to drag you away.
Oh, so that loud.
As you can see, this house... Actually, this whole compound is the family's private property. I asked Miss Kiminami to prepare some ingredients and...
Right. If there's...
Actually, I want... My mother mentioned in her notebook that Tsubaki and... So I thought...
A dish from over... If so, then we've got lots of options, don't we?
That's what I was thinking. Can I leave you to finish this task then? Great.
Oh, Paimon knows. There's one dish. Pizza!
Pizza?
It's an assortment of toppings and sauce.
That does sound Is the pizza ready?
Please speak to President Summer. I'm just a helper.
Incinerate!
Is the pizza
Oh, it's ready.
It smells delicious. You're an excellent... I would love...
Well, all you need to learn is a recipe. We can...
Great. I look forward to learning from your culinary
How are you all doing? Whoa, is this... Miss Kamisato, this must be the dish you were talking about.
Yes, an overseas dish cooked by the traveler. Could I trouble you to package it?
Sure. Nope. Oh, it smells good. I bet it tastes amazing.
Wanna...
Oh, could you?
The most satisfying meals are the ones you
Really? If you can write down a since we've become a closed nation, people... I'll go pack up this dish for Miss Kamisato.
You could have sold that recipe for a high... You're a wonderful person. I mean it. Well, you should probably...
Yeah, let's make sure... So, pizza. Start with the basic ingredient. Correct them. Right. Now to add the next couple of ingredients. Yep. Now for the cooking. All right, it's done. Long may our reputations and our recipes...
I have no doubt that they will.
Cool. Then let...
Boom boom!
Hey!
Here it is.
Thank you! Wowie!
Traveler, Paimon. All right. Well, what do you think?
It's amazing! Paimon...
When I was attempting to cook earlier on, did you? And did she,
She did, but don't worry. She's just happy for you.
She's... Oh, then... What does it matter?
Hey, it's not...
Thank you for your comfort. It's all true, though. Most of the time, I'm either accompanied by family or staff.
Exactly!
Aw, thank you.
Hey now, expressing your feelings is the right...
I agree. I just want to say how...
Of course we do. That's always been our... Friendship can go a long...
Yes. I think friendship is an extremely precious...
While we're on the topic though, who is this Tsubaki...
Well, I think I have an idea. I think that's Tsubaki.
A fox and...
Yes, that's what I think. Even I, my mother's own daughter, had never even heard of this friend before, and fox envoys are nothing new. You must have met Kuji Yae before. That got me thinking. Maybe they're a fox envoy.
Whoa! So... Well, before Inazuma, we spent all kinds of them too.
Really? So Liyue lives up to its reputation.
You should come visit Liyue with us some...
Really? Speaking of delicacies...
Oh,
Excellent. Then let's collect the...
Come and try some creative cooking.
Your garment is ready, Miss Kamisato. I've folded and packaged it. Oh, and the other item we discussed.
Thank you very much.
No, thank you. It is a beautiful.
Traveler, I have a gift for you.
Whoa, looks super.
It's a hairpin in the style of a white heron. As well as a hair accessory. I couldn't ask for your help and offer nothing at all in return. So this is my gift to you. I'm glad you
Speaking of white herons, that's what your title means, doesn't it? Shirasagi Himegimi.
You flatter me.
It does. All right, well, now we've got what we time to go meet. So, a transcendent being lives. If someone lives here, then why is it so chilly?
I'm asking myself the same question. How strange. I'm quite sure that this is the location my mother wrote about, but surely... I'm starting to have... But since we're here, I still think we should go with...
Yeah, makes sense. Who knows? So,
Let me think. A crane brings one fresh flower in its beak to decorate my hair, while a white rabbit sews a hemline from 4 rays of moonlight. Dressed appropriately, I face eastward and call out Tsubaki's name 7 times. In the blink of an eye, I'm standing on the path that leads to her house.
sounds like a fairy tale. So your mom would do a little ritual, and just like that...
I have a feeling that it could be some sort of code. Let's get a little closer before coming to any conclusions.
Good idea. some bushes on the rocks in here. Could that be anything?
Strange. There's nothing in here. Let's keep looking around. Strange. There's nothing in here. Let's keep looking around.
There's nobody here. Did it open? Did it open? Did our Inazuma Deptus leave any treasure here?
What's this?
Huh. Looks like a book.
It seems to be another notebook. Could it be Let's step back outside now. The atmosphere here is different than I'd imagined. Somehow, it makes me a little reluctant to open the notebook.
Paimon knows what you mean. Reading in low light is...
Here will do just fine.
Alright, let's see what the notebook says. Ooh, Paimon bets it's all about... What is it? Why are you whispering all... Oh, you want to let Ayaka... But,
Traveler, Paimon?
No worries, it wasn't long at all. You're a very fast reader.
Yes, I have. I think I have to share the truth even though the contents are completely different than what I was expecting.
Different how? You mean...
Not a fox on. It turns out that Tsubaki is my mother.
Huh?
Surprised? Me too. But that's what it says at the very beginning of the notebook. Tsubaki and I are the same person, and yet we are different. When I become Tsubaki, I stop being Kamisato Kayo. What follows in these pages is the ordinary, everyday life of a regular person. This notebook is, for the most part, a collection of my mother's music.
So, that means that the kimono...
Are things that my mother wished to try, yes. I'm sure this all sounds utterly bizarre to you. But to me at least, or to put it another way, I was at a loss for words when I started reading the contents of the notebook. It almost felt like someone had looked inside my mind, examined my thoughts, and then written them all down on paper.
Ayaka...
From the moment my mother married my father, she became the mother of the Kamisato household. And with that came all sorts of duties. At the same time, the prestige of the Yashiro Commission brought its own share of responsibility. On top of that, every action she ever took was seen as representing the Kamisato clan. People were always watching her. Under such circumstances, she never had much time to do the things she really wanted to do. After my parents passed away, Ayato and I took over responsibility for the affairs of the clan. Every time I found myself up against a difficult issue, I'd ask myself, maybe it's because it had been so long since I last saw her, but somehow, all that was left of her, but my image of her was When I read this notebook, I realized she liked pretty kimonos, she wanted to try food from different places. Maybe this all sounds immature to you, but Mother wrote that she'd always wanted to go to a local Inazuman festival. She said that sometimes, on a clear night, if you looked out from our house, you could see lights off in the distance. I've seen those lights too. It looks so lively with so many people. And it's so brightly lit, it makes the whole sky glow. Of course, sometimes it does make me a bit anxious from a public order perspective. But for someone of my position to just show up at a festival with no warning, it could be considered improper etiquette. Especially in my parents' generation, when the Yashiro Commission didn't have a particularly close relationship with the populace. Even if no one stopped us, the idea of the Yashiro Commission going out into the crowd, it'd certainly draw some strange looks. People would probably start thinking there was trouble afoot. Mother said that she didn't want to put people on edge. She wanted everyone to enjoy the fun and freedom of the festival. She didn't want to disturb them, and didn't have much free time anyway, so she never went. Not even once.
Aw, so the kimono design, that must have been the outfit she planned on wearing if she ever did go to a festival, right?
That's right. And sometimes, festivals sell international food. She wanted to try that too. I hope this isn't a disrespectful thing to say, but I never knew my mother was so in touch with her inner child.
Well, that's not disrespectful at all. Paimon thinks your mom was the best of both. A big softie on the inside and a big sense of responsibility on the outside.
Without knowing it, I've ended up fulfilling several of my mother's wishes already. But going to a festival is the one thing that I cannot do for her. Perhaps this is one thing that can simply never be. I understand. Thank you. I think I realize something now. Mother and I are so similar in so many ways. The things she faced are things that I too will go on to face. She chose to place her unfulfilled wishes onto the identity of Tsubaki. As for me...
Oh, so you decided on an alter ego too?
No, I don't plan to do anything like that. I think I will set myself a new goal. To live each day without regrets. So, Traveler, Deep breaths, Sayaka. Deep breaths. Would you be at all interested in checking out...
Paimon's been dying to go ever since we saw that poster! Paimon would love to go with you, Ayaka!
Hey, come on, don't make fun. It's just because I used to have the same concerns my mother did. But now, I don't think I'm going to be true to myself and fulfill the wish that my mother and I shared. I know that you of all people can understand me going my own way on this. So, let's do this, you and me. Let's go to a festival together.
Wants to come? Festivals here have loads of tasty snacks too, right? Oh, and fun and games!
Great. Thanks, you guys. If we head over now, we should still make it in time.
Oh, good point. Today is the last day, right? What are we waiting for? Let's go!
You're open.
We're here! But it doesn't...
Since it's the final day, many of the visitors... I've heard that the peddlers often close up shop earlier on the last day because there are fewer people around.
That's the way to go!
It hasn't closed yet. It's just that there aren't many people left. Let's hurry and see as much as we can.
Hey, look at that stall! They have so many... Paimon's heard that everyone's supposed to wear a mask at these...
That used to be the custom, yes. And today, it's still a popular way to dress up.
Hey! Is that who I...
Oh,
People seem to recognize...
But of course! The Kamisato clan leads the Yashiro Commission. It's not least because back when Master and Miss Kamisato had just taken over the family's affairs, they used to make public appearances all the time. Some of the younger generations have never even seen Miss Kamisato in person before. Being the age I am, I'm lucky enough to have seen her on many occasions over the years.
You're too kind. My brother and I simply go where we must to fulfill our duty.
But this is the first time I've seen anyone from your family at a
Oh, there isn't actually.
Oh! A traveler? Huh. First time in Inazuma? Hey everyone, listen up! Don't close up yet!
No, please, there's no need to make a fuss. We're just...
Yeah, thanks a lot, mister! If you hadn't let them know, at least it sure looks like...
Yep, you got it. But on account of this being the first time Miss Kamisato has ever come to the festival... Oh, here's a couple of...
No.
Don't give me all that. Here you go. It's not often that we...
But, okay, I think I understand.
Sir?
Oh, hello there, kiddo.
Huh? Surely you're...
Paimon.
But...
How about a...
What?
Oh, okay then. In that case, I'm afraid there...
I cannot thank you.
Aw, it's not...
All right. Oh, wait. I need to explain myself. I brought you here because I genuinely want... Okay. Traveler, look! This stall's doing
Miss Kamisato! Hello there! You're out with friends today? Oh, what a rare privilege!
Okay. How much is it per draw?
I wouldn't expect you to know this, but the Yashiro so you see, how could
What?
Of course, if you like
Traveler? Paimon?
Seems like everyone wants to do something nice for Ayaka. So?
Well, if that's how you feel, then okay. We'll take you up on your kind offer, sir. Let's each do a draw.
Alrighty then. Whenever you're ready. Draw a slip and reveal your fortune. Open it up and see how you fare.
Whoa!
Which one did you get? Paimon got Rising Fortune.
No way! We got the sick traveler. Wow.
Ah, congratulations are in.
What a great song!
Congratulations.
You all have very fine fortunes lined up. With this kind of luck.
Well said. Here's hope.
This food stall sells all kinds of Inazuman specialties. Anything you want to eat, it's my treat.
Wow, it all looks. But ooh, Ayaka.
Sure.
Those look good.
All right then. I too.
All right, come.
This.
Not bad, huh?
Oh, please, sir. Paimon would like some more.
I don't know if it's rude of me to ask, but
You want to try your hand at making it yourself?
Ooh, a new recipe.
are you sure about this? If you share the rest.
Well, it was you who gave Kiminami Restaurant that recipe for an overseas dish, wasn't it? She and I are good friends. We trade. Here you go. Just.
Thank you so much.
You there? You want the recipe too? Go on. I can see that you enjoyed it. There's.
I will. Once I've learned.
Oh, definitely. Can't wait.
All right.
Well, we may have arrived near the end of the festival, but it's still been super fun. Paimon approves.
Yes, I agree. To spend the festival together with you today has been a truly wonderful experience. This stall sells prayer plaques. It's an Inazuman tradition. You draw.
Sounds similar to the way people.
Welcome. Looking for prayer plaques?
Looks fun. Shall we get? Oh, wait. There's writing and drawing involved. Ugh. Count Paimon out then.
2 prayer plaques, please.
2 prayer plaques for the young lady.
Traveler, have you decided on your wish? Yes.
You can either draw a picture to represent your.
Wait. So they'll be on. All right. Well, let's see what you got.
That will do for mine. May I see yours? This is you and your sister, isn't it? It's lovely.
You'll be back together one day.
I believe it too. And
Ayaka, what did you...
that's right. I wish for peace and happiness for everyone in Inazuma, and good health for my family and friends. I do hope that wish can come true. Thank you. I think that might be all we have time for today.
Aww.
I'm afraid so. Time flies when you're having fun. It's time to leave. Traveler, today was the first time in my life that I've ever been to a festival. You've known me for some time now. I think you understand my knowing me. So thank you. Festivals are great. There aren't many rules. Everyone if I ever get the chance. You too? Great! You know, we're kind of similar. Sometimes I feel like I can relate to the determination you must have to get your sister. I understand. Family bonds are inseparable. No one can break them. They are the most important roots we have in this world. You will find her. Come what may, I will always be here for you as your... as your friend. I will as long as you're... Oh, Traveler.
Huh?
There's something that I'd like to do. If you could spare me yet another moment. Please, keep your eyes on me. What do you think of my dance? Did you like it?
It was so pretty, beautiful, elegant, and something else Paimon can't...
I'm not very good at this kind of dance. So, as long as I didn't embarrass myself, that's all that matters. I just... In a way, that sort of sums up today for me. That goes when I'm with you. Anyway, I can see myself the rest of the way back. Good night, Traveler.
Rain outlines your fate.